viral city girl flew out, then kicked out and left at the airport. Why a black man living abroad? I'll get to that in a second.
Look, y'all still flew all the way out here.
You really gonna record me?
No, I'm recording. They need to know.
You really gonna record me?
No, they need to know.
He said, "No, they need to know." Yo, time out. He said, "Nah, they need to know. They need to know. I'm not a recording ass nigga. I don't live my life through my phone. I mean, I'm doing it now because I'm just now starting to get on. But like, I'm historically not known for handling real life matters through the lens of my phone. You know what I'm saying? But maybe why he's doing this is because he apparently has to let other motherfuckers know that this shit exists. Because he knows at the end of the day he'll be painted as a villain or a creep or a loser or a lame. So he wants to let everybody know that this is videography. This is proof of what's going down. Let's say you a lame because he pulled out the camera. You a lame. Even though females love that one. They love that pulling out. When you use a female's game on her, she denies it and acts like it's some childish thing. But when it's her turn, that's when she loves doing it.
No, I'm recording. They need to know.
You really gonna record me?
No, they need to know.
Nah, they need to know.
LA, she give me no cheeks.
Brought her all the way out to LA, she won't give me no cheeks. FaceTime her every day.
And you really taking me all the way back to the airport?
All the way back to the airport. You going to the airport?
Taking me back to the airport because
So you getting back on the plane?
because of what? Talk about it.
Give me no cheeks.
You didn't want to give me no cheeks. There you go. Hold on. Let's settle it down. You see, this the bullshit right here. This ain't even, matter of fact, I don't even got to really elaborate on this bullshit. This bullshit is clear. Let me find out. Let me. And he's a nice dude. He driving her back somewhere, and still a good, decent man. He don't want nothing to happen to her. To where the last thing they heard of was when she flew out to go see this man. I'm gonna take you back to the airport where you can figure out the next steps of your life. But the cameras will video. This is proof that I brought you back to because you end up in a ditch somewhere. I brought you back to the motherfucking place. You thought you was gonna come here and give me no cheeks? You thought you was gonna fly through time zones, bitch, and give me no vagina? Are you stupid?
I'm not obligated to give you what?
I'm not fucking obligated to give you no what? You see how shocked she act? Why she act that shocked? Like maybe she never thought the nigga was gonna want no twat. He said, I've been FaceTiming you, we've been talking for a while now, I flew you. He had the comfortability with her to fly her out there. Which means he was digging her for a while. They was communicating for a while. Okay? Maybe he even cash apped her before. I'm pretty sure you paid for the plane ticket. Now, this wasn't no mutual goddamn vacation time. She didn't say, I'm going to go link up with my mans out here. I fucks with him. I'm going to go see how he living. And we going But I'm playing, that's my round trip ticket. No, that's his round trip ticket that he bought for you. Bitch, you're not giving no chicks. Well, he not even taking you to the beach. He not even letting you see what LA look like. He not even, you seen 2 palm trees and we right back at LAX. We right back at LAX, bitch.
What are you talking about? You're lame.
See? You're lame as fuck. That's all they gotta do to you. All they gotta do is play on your manhood. All they gotta do is play on how another man wouldn't be doing this right now and you're a lame. I'm a lame for checking you for trying to play me as a fucking lame, bitch. That's what's going on. I'm a man who won't allow himself to be played for a lame, and all the ammunition you have is to talk shit about a man. All the ammo women have, when they have no actual facts to fall back on, no actual truth, they just start hurling insults. The same insults they always hurl to make you feel like less of a man. They are very, very good at them, and it's the last trick in their bag.
No,
you're lame. Just take it to the airport. Just get me there.
That's where you're going.
Stuff like that, taking showers in my shower.
It's my body.
Okay.
Taking showers in my crib. What?
Obligated to give you what? What are you talking about? You're lame.
No,
you're lame.
No.
I brought you to LA. I flew you to LA.
Just get me there. Just get me there.
Walking around my crib,
Walking around my crib with
towels, stuff like that, taking showers.
towels, taking showers and stuff like that. It's my body, nigga. It's my body. Alright. You right about that, bitch. You right about that, bitch. And your body is going back on the plane. I don't care if your body ends up in a ditch somewhere. This is where this is headed. Cause the disrespect is just too strong. It's too blatant. You're gonna come around me. Now he's saying that she's all through his domicile. She's comfortable as a motherfucker. She's taking showers. She's doing everything. And then when he starts to get a little playful with her, she like, nigga, what you think this is? What I think this is? Bitch, are you serious? You would do that to a man? What? How did you peg this man for that much of a loser or a lame? Like, I don't know how y'all hoes will bust it. Y'all bitches will bust pussy open at the bus stop, bitch. Come on now. Stop playing around, man. Stop acting like I don't know where your vagina has been in places you wish it hadn't. You wish you could give back some of the fucks you gave. Now you won't give a fuck to a nigga that flew you out, but you use your one night, some summer, somewhere, you use your vagina like a true whore for no money, and now it's a problem.
Come
I
on.
don't care.
When a nigga does what he's supposed to do on his end, you can't fulfill your end of the bargain. You can't pick up your end of the couch, bitch. When are you gonna pick up your end of the couch, nigga? Bill Burr shit.
I have to give you my.
I don't have to give you my coochie, but he had to give you his money. He had to fly you out. He had to treat you nicely while you were out there. And now you're going back.
No,
I don't have to give you
laying in
my.
my bed, laying in my bed. No.
Laying in his bed, look at her face, look at her attitude. Like, I should be able to lay fully naked in your bed without having you touch me, you creep ass nigga. Now she gonna make you feel bad because you're a male that wants a female. Nowhere else in the animal kingdom can the female of the species make the male feel bad about being a male. A male gorilla walks around that bitch like he runs it. A male lion don't even have to move off Pride Rock. He got 17 bitches that kill for him and lick fucking maggots out his fucking mane. Flies and shit, nigga. They clean that man. He don't gotta do much. You know why he don't gotta do much? Cause he the king. The fuck? He did it all. They know his body. They know what he represents. So how the fuck does a fucking human female don't understand when a man does X, Y, and Z what that represents? You gonna keep your vagina to yourself? Go keep it all the way to yourself, bitch. And then look at her. She don't even know why the fuck she came here. I do, bitch. I do. You came to capitalize off this man's hard work. You came to eat at Nobu, go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. You came to do shit you never did before off this man's dime while giving him no bly. How you gonna give him no pussy? You gonna give him no... Who you think you are? I want to know who she thinks she is, bro. Because what are you doing in my home? You're in my home. I don't know. He could have had a condo. He could have been fucking... It's LA. So he could have been in a loft. He could have been he could have did penthouse. Bitch, imagine you walking around my penthouse and you in your towel. But when I try to grab your ass, you act like I'm a fucking a creep. Oh, no, it's not about all that. It's not about all that. Oh, don't touch, it's my body, my coochie. I don't have to do it. Now you're making me feel like a fucking loser and a lame for real. Now I feel like a creep. Now you have to go. Because I shouldn't have to feel like that in my own home.
Get the fuck out of here. Stop recording me.
Stop recording. I don't gotta...
Give me the phone.
See how it goes? Don't touch my shit.
No, don't fly.
Because now you think you know me.
Don't fly her out.
Bro,
She ain't talking about no shit.
He said don't fly her out. She ain't trying to give no cheeks. She thinks she know you well enough to grab your phone or some shit like that and play you like you won't smash her head, like you won't give her a Rihanna in that goddamn car. That might not be a Lamborghini he's driving, but a Rihanna your heading to the side of that goddamn glass. Man, stop fucking acting like that.
I'm gonna FaceTime her.
it's mine.
It's my cheeks, it's my ass. Good, carry it back.
I don't have to give you. Just get here. I don't care. I don't care about none of that shit. I don't care about none of that.
When you got on FaceTime, she flirting and stuff.
you guys.
What? You know why? Because she was acting stank and stush with the pussy. And he felt, maybe she thought she was going to give it to him on her time. Maybe in her mind, she said, all right, nigga, take me to a few places and then you might get the prize. Maybe she was going to give it to him, but she didn't like how he came about it. Bitch, what are you talking about? Somebody, he whipped his dick out of some shit. I don't give a fuck. Because at that time, I wanted to get groovy. And how would you like me to do it? How would you like me to fucking pull down my zipper first and announce that I'm about to pull out the anaconda? It's coming out, bitch. I live here. You're walking around naked. How dare you act like I can't walk around my own domicile naked? That's ridiculous.
Today we're going to get into what I believe is a skit. We're going to use the scenario for educational purposes.
It look like a skit too,
and discuss what you should do if you found yourself in a situation like this. It's going viral. Got a lot of people talking about how a wannabe city girl got what they call flued out. He wanted to have relations with her. She didn't. So he took her back to the airport.
I'm going to keep it real with you.
Take a second
It's
to
not
make
a
sure
skit.
that you're subscribed to the channel. Click that notification bell.
I thought it might be a skit too. And truthfully, it could be because they're getting really good at this for the likes. But I'm telling you right now, I don't believe it was a skit. Only she said it because she's a woman that it might be a skit. But really, from a man's point of view, this is exactly how I see the shit going down, bro. It ain't never happened to me like that. But I could see you flying out of... I heard this shit happen to a nigga before, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I see him flying her out, her living nicely where he's at, enjoying his amenities. And then I see her being stushed with the pussy like she'll give it when she wants to give it, or even not at all. And then she feels like, nigga, you can't back me down for no pussy, but at the same time, you can back him down for money, you can back him down for his time, you can back him down for a free trip across the fucking country, bitch.
For all updates, won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump into the scenario and answer below in the comments. Ladies, what will you do? And fellas, what will you do?
What would she do? What does she have a choice to do but get back on that fucking plane, bitch? What are you talking about? What would she do? Or give up the cheeks? No, it's probably too late now. Because I'm the type of nigga, once you play around with me, once you make me feel like I'm doing too much for it, I stop wanting it. I literally stop wanting it. And once I stop wanting it, you have to go.
As well.
Whatever.
Just get me there. Just get, I don't even know how I came here. I don't even know how I came
Why
here.
you came either?
You're a lame.
She came.
You're a lame.
You don't even want to call no
You're a
shit.
lame.
She even came. You even want
Like,
to
you can't get no.
And then, oh, you see, now I know it ain't a skit. Now I know it ain't a skit because she had to do that. She had to do that. She had to say, you what happened? You ain't get no pussy? She had to do that. It's not about, damn good and well, it's not about the first of all, I don't know why he flew her out either, but he liked her. He liked her. He liked how she looked. I'm not about to fly no New York bitch out to LA or no LA, but I don't give a fuck. I'm out here to fuck the women. I'm not out here to fucking bring more women from a different place so she can feel like someone. She only wants to feel like somebody because she doesn't feel like anybody inside of herself. So she needs these trips. She needs not to pay with her own money because if she paid with her own money, then why is she pretty? Why does she have a body that men desires if she has to pay? It don't equal up to her. So she will not pay for her own shit. She will not pay for that trip. And if she thinks, and because you paid for everything, that means you're a lame and a loser automatically. Before you did anything, you paid for anything. Before she did, now she feels like she don't gotta give you the coochie, the cootie cat. She don't gotta give you no cootie cat because you already spent. So you might as well keep spending and shut the fuck up and just be a fucking lame.
Yes. I did.
Come on.
Yes. I flew you out for the coach.
She said you flew me out here for the cooch? At this point, now I don't gotta play or pretend. Of course I flew you out here for the cooch. You got cooch on you, don't you? The fuck? I flew you out for your dazzling personality, sweetheart. I flew you out so you can talk with your head snapping and your hands. You can do sign language in my face. That's what I flew you out here for, the stinkest attitude in America. That's what I flew you out here for. Same reason why I'm flying out this fucking country. So I don't gotta deal with no bitch who thinks she's better than me when she clearly isn't.
Can't get no.
I can't get no coochie. I'm like, bitch. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. Once you put it on a put a tat on a pedestal, and they start really believing that nigga, you need me to get. Oh, what you need me to get vagina? I thought you was one of them. You right. I should have had 2, 3, 4 bitches jumping around here while you came here. Then you would have gave me some cootie cat fast, just to get them other bitches out your way and out your bag. You'd have got them bitches. You'd have got out of there fast. You got out of there fast. You'd have either gave up the pussy fast or you'd have went back home yourself because you'd have seen I'm a real player. Always keep more hoes around, guys. And matter of fact, bring them. Make sure that the woman knows that you have clientele. Okay? Let her know that she ain't the only one that want this dope dick. I got other clientele. I'ma always have other clientele because the dope don't stop being dope. It never has. Crack. You know what I'm saying? Even Jeezy said that shit. He said, trapping ain't dead, niggas just scared. The hoes are always gonna be hoes. This dick always gonna make something work. You feel what I'm saying? It's easy. It's nothing. He chose you. He wanted that cootie cat. You should be impressed by that. You should be impressed by the fact that nigga chose you out of all the women on the internet and paid cash money for you to fly your stupid ass to another region of the country where you probably never, I don't even know if you've been to LA before. Has she ever been there before? But it doesn't matter, bitch, you're going back.
Yes. I did.
Come on.
Yes. I flew you out for the coach.
It's
Yes.
cool. It's cool.
I flew for the cooch.
I flew you out for the coach.
You're lame. And I will never
See?
talk to you again.
You a lame. Why would I want to talk to you again?
Get me there.
Alright, whatever.
At this point, they know they fucked up. At this point, they know that there's no recourse. And at this point, even if you see why she's not humbling herself even an iota, an inch, to at least stay where she's at. She's living for free right now. She's on a free vacate. But her attitude is so nasty and disgusting, and they feel like they don't have to give up. One more clap me out. You see how that's true word. That's true word. I done turned the motherfucking shit off. Goddamn, I'm so hot. I'm hot for this man. I'm irate. No homo, but I'm irate for this nigga. The fuck that bitch talking about? All she got left in her tank is insults. You a lame. I'm not gonna speak to you again. There's no recourse. So of course we're not gonna speak again. So now you can just talk all the shit you want to because in your mind you already deleted me and blocked me. Because you know that's what I'm about to do to you. I'm about to delete you, block you, and expose you. So you're like, oh, you might as well just take me back. Just take me back. Bitch, that's where you were going anyway.
Hey, y'all about to drop her at talk.
Yeah, drop me off.
Yup.
Y'all ever see her out? Don't fly her out.
Drop me off.
Don't fly her out.
Nope.
Moments later, we at LAX. We arrived. Yup. We here.
You ain't get no.
You ain't get no pussy. You ain't get no pussy. I get it. See, that's why I make sure I fuck these bitches. That's why I make sure I put my dick in these bitches because, and that's what they love to do. They love for you to spend money on them. You didn't get no prize. Like the bitch was surprised. Like they don't know why we want them. They just angry why we want them. At least we want you. You want a bank account attached to yourself and under my name, bitch. You want my money. At least I want your physical presence. You mad because men want vagina. How dare you shame me for wanting to do something as natural as having sex with a woman? How dare you? Like, what do you, I don't understand what you're doing. Oh, you're a dog. Oh, you just wanted to, then she try to flip it and make it seem like his desire to have sex with her is the reason why she didn't want to have sex. Oh, what, you can't get no pussy? Oh, what, so what, you flew me out here for the coochie? Bitch, fuck you.
You left my car.
Just make sure you give my confirmation number.
What? Ain't no confirmation number.
What you need?
Ain't no confirmation number. I canceled the flight. I canceled the flight. Buy your own ticket. You make sure you don't do cheeks. Nah. It's so bad. I ain't need your bag. Here you go. Here. It's so bad. Cool. Yo. I'm dead serious. cheeks. You got a deal. I'm paying for your ticket.
Now I don't know. This part seems like it could be a little bit made up. But if they did make it up, then they went through a whole goddamn lot of effort. So they deserve a little. They deserve a segment anyway. They deserve to be talked about anyway because they did a lot. If this is a skit, because to take her all the way to the motherfucking airport. But hold on. She said, I came here with nothing. That's the part that don't really made me think it's a little bit of a skit. You came in with nothing. But as soon as and then she gets out, just make sure you get my confirmation number. That's the part that made me think it's a skit because you don't have the confirmation. So if it's not a round trip ticket you got, and you can't just get back on the plane, then that means you'd have had to be a bit nicer to me. If you truly didn't have any money, or you truly didn't have a way back home, then you would have had to be nicer to me. But she was talking shit as she opened the door. She was talking shit.
I canceled the flight. Buy your own ticket. You make sure I come with cheeks. Nah.
He said, I canceled the plane.
It's so bad. I didn't even
You can't cancel a round trip, so.
Cool. Yo, I'm dead serious. You ain't want to give me no cheeks? You got a deal. I'm paying for your ticket.
No, because I can't get no pussy because you wouldn't give me no pussy and you made me act like I had to beg for the pussy. Beg for the what? Take the what and left the what? Bitch, you smoking fucking rocks. You gotta get out. You gotta leave. You gotta leave. And niggas is good enough to bring you to the motherfucking, I wouldn't even have called her Uber, bro. This is how I'm living. The old me would have made sure she got home safe. The 2022 version, I'm not, listen, man. I don't even want to call you outside your name. I just need you back to where you came from. As fast as possible, as humanly possible, bitch.
You gotta go. I'm not paying for your ticket. I'm not paying for this. Hey, alright. Buy your own ticket. Buy your own ticket.
Alright, now I'm starting to think it's real again. Because you can't get no pussy all out in front of regular people. Yeah. Yeah.
Buy your own ticket. You still buy your own ticket now. Buy yourself out. I done flew her out. Now she don't give me no cheeks.
Yeah.
You feel me? I done flew her out.
Nah, it's real.
Pay the money there for it.
It's real. He talking to the security lady. Bitch, can you believe I flew the bitch out, she didn't want to give me no cheeks? No, he want to make sure he's letting people know that I'm not just being disrespectful to a woman. I'm not just being an angry man that threw out a lady because he had the financial rights to do so. I'm not gonna shit on you because you don't have any money. I'm not being that guy. I'm not being that animalistic male. I'm just being a sturdy, respectful of self. You're not giving me no coochie, but I flew you here? Bitch, you didn't take the bus. If you'd have took 2 buses and a cab, I'd have been like, bitch, find your own goddamn man. You ain't did shit. Bitch, you flew. She didn't want to give me the pussy. All right, she didn't want to give me the pussy. Go back home. Bitch, you flew here. The pussy's mine. Who the pussy belong to right now if not me?
She don't call no cheeks. No. Yeah, bro, you gotta go.
The whole purpose of a city girl is getting flown out, or in their words, flued out. The whole purpose is to get a man to spend as much money as possible for as little as possible.
For as little as possible.
The man, he's looking to have relations with her. That's usually the expectation.
Ain't no usually that. Let's just stop this shit right now, man. As much as I love women, as much as I think y'all are worth a lot more than your eyelashes, y'all are contradicting my beliefs. You're going to tell me it's not all about the cootie cat. Okay, I want to have sex with you. That's a given. We're not going to do that. You didn't dress up like that and come out here. You didn't work on yourself physically. And even if it ain't much work, it's just a lot of fucking animation. It's a lot of CGI. Especially with the photos, guys. A lot of CG fucking eye, bro. They don't be that hot in real life. And her, she looked like she had more gut than butt. Now, she had a big ass, but she had just as big as a gut. So, y'all can't be moving so proudly if the outcome, first of all, she could have flew out there and I could have seen her in real life, and I'm like, man, she look good on FaceTime. But when I see that whole thing in real life, it's not even like, it's like what fucking Lil Baby said. You ain't even know like fine in person. You want to go call Gunna if you want you at Birkin. He said, "Ooh, you say you be lying in them verses. I be here say you be buying them purses. Nah, bitch, you ain't even know like fine in person. That's the fucking crime. That's the fucking problem. Give me that cooler cat. That's what it's about. Stop playing around with men."
Know this. Men know this. Think about those women going out to Dubai. They're not getting flown out there to stare at some man they could barely communicate with. He's meeting up with her for some action. No different from these girls catching flights to Miami, LA, Atlanta, Dallas.
It ain't no different.
Up with the men flying across the country
it ain't no
because they
different.
understand that she's about that action. That's the message you're sending when you're accepting these flights and all this other stuff from men. And I don't care how many women try to play dumb.
She knew that, bro.
Women already know what's going on.
Play dumb. You can't. Let me tell you something, man. Any woman out there, any woman, I don't give a. And I'm talking about, man. Look, man. And yeah, and young bitches know. So I'm not giving a bitch 25 old and no blind, no pass, bitch. Are you dumb? You know what this time. You know what timing is timing. You know what type of timing I'm on. I damn sure know what type of timing you on because you came out here. We never met before. We only FaceTime to get to know each other. And when I said I sent that ticket, you got packed. You packed your bags. So you didn't think I was a murderer or you wouldn't have came. Or you know what I'm saying? So why not give me the pussy? Why play around with the vagina? Talking about for as little. No, the goal should be to get as much as that pussy can get in the amount of time that trip is set for. If it's a week span, the city girl's fucking drive should be not to take a bunch of pictures in a bunch of restaurants. It should be to hustle this man out of enough money that I could do something and turn that money into something. But if all you want is likes on Instagram, if all you want is to go to a restaurant that's way high class than you should ever even be in, then you might find a sucker or a lame that you already dubbed a sucker or a lame before you even went out there. Now that you're out there, you'll be damned if you give no sucker or a lame that just paid for your flight that didn't know you any actual pussy. That pussy reserved for superstars, apparently. Or your broke ass baby daddy that you still fuck from time to time, even though he left you 2 years ago for a bitch that wasn't as fine. You're a loser and a lame yourself.
I am talking about they jumping on flights to have conversations. You can have conversations on the phone. You're flying out for relations, not conversations.
She knew that. But when it was time to pay up, it's like the bill at the end of the night. Bitch, you put the bill in, the way you put the bill in the middle of the she respectful. Normally they slide the bill towards the man's side. But these days, they put the bill in the middle of the table because the woman is just as capable of paying for the meal as the man is, even though historically, it's a man's right or a man's, he's mandated or obligated to pay for the meal. Guess what, bitch? And there used to be a mandate that said, well, at the end of such meal, it's time for you to pay up. Now that I've paid up said bill, it's time for you to pick up your end of the couch. That's the only way we're getting this couch to the curb. It's for you to put a little bit more effort in your lower back area and lift this motherfucking couch. You put a little bit more, listen to me. You put that lower back to the ground and listen to me. If a certain song come on, you'll throw that ass up and down and in a circle. But now you can't back that thing up. I flew you where and you can't back that thing up. Now you got a problem. Now it's about your women's rights. Now it's about her body, her choice. Bitch, bye.
It's aware of what's going on here, so stop playing. Now, on a serious note, this is a very dangerous situation. This is how women get caught up.
Caught up?
Strangers.
Caught up?
Agreements like this.
I think her definition of caught up is that's how women get murdered and put in the bag. That's what I think the fuck she mean to say, but she don't really want to say it like that. Caught up. Caught up. How the fuck you know this nigga ain't a psychopath? Why is you playing with this man? You know why? Because to her, she already pegged him as a loser, a lame, a guy that's too respectful. Listen to me. If he already paid your way, in her mind, he was a simp. So guess what? A simp don't have the backbone to kick me out and make me go back to my state. A simp doesn't have the backbone to call me outside my name, and a simp definitely don't have the backbone to smack me up and usher me outside his home if I play around too much. So she already in her mind says, this noodle back lame ass nigga, weak spine nigga, don't deserve no vagina, no real play, no real respect. That's what it boiled down to. He don't deserve no real respect. So he ain't the type, he damn sure ain't the type to fucking murder me or nothing like that. I'm safe, bitch. Fuck you mean I'm safe? Nigga, God got me. Nigga, that nigga's a loser anyway. Fuck, I'm good, I'm alright. What she meant to say was, that's how some of y'all bitches get fucking left right at that mall in an abandoned car that's been there for 3 months, but when they check the motherfucking trunk, it's your body. You dumb hoe.
Because of course, she's down to city girl it out and spend as much of his money as possible, knowing the expectation, and even a lot of them having the intention of playing them. She's already aware of what he's expecting. That's how she's able to finesse him out of his money in the first place.
Facts.
So here you go. You get into an argument like this.
So that means, by what I've already done, by how I've already treated her, she knows she can finesse me out of even more, right? So, let me use the disappearing vagina trick. Let me use I'll dangle the pussy and the titties in your face, like he said, but you walking around my house. That's to show you what it's like, but that don't mean she said you can come on inside. Because to give you the prize would mean the end of the game. And keeping the prize from you, The Art of Seduction, Robert Greene, which I've read a couple times and still hasn't really helped me figure out these hoes. But I understand seduction at least. Seduction is sex. It's everything that sex entails without the physical act of sex. That's what seduction is. So if she can get your mind thinking about what it's like to fuck her from behind, if she can get your mind in that area, she knows you're stuck. She knows all you can think about now is what her insides feel like. And she knows you'll do X, Y, and Z until that day comes. Until that moment comes, you're on the hook.
That's when the disrespect is turned up to 1,000. And then we gotta hear about you in the news. That's why I say the next game is an extremely dangerous.
You see?
Well, here you go.
You see what she said?
An argument like this. That's when the disrespect is turned up to 1,000. And then we gotta hear about you in the news.
Yes.
That's why
Yes. And then we do gotta hear about you on the news. And then we all gotta act like we don't know why that young black girl is on the news. And we all like, oh my God, this is terrible. Motherfuckers is wilding. What's wrong with people? What's wrong with people? Probably some man did that to her. Motherfucking crazy motherfucker probably flipped out and put her in a trunk. What's wrong with this animalistic motherfuckers, man? That's why I can't even be... Bitch, you played a dangerous, dirty game. Be all out in Vegas and Nevada and shit. Bitch, the desert right there, bitch. Huh? The desert is right there. They got holes in them deserts where bitches go. Now we gotta hear about you on the news. Oh, so sad. So sad what happened to her. Bitch, bye. Literally, bitch, bye. I don't know if you're gonna come back no more. Like, good luck out there.
the finesse game is an extremely dangerous game. The city girl lifestyle is extremely dangerous.
Well, they should tell each other that.
They never talk about...
They playing around with the wrong... And God forbid, they play around with the wrong white man. I don't know what could happen to them then. Now, seriously, it's not a game out here no more, man. Bitch talking about the white man call out there just to take a paddle to his balls. If that nigga wanted to paddle his balls all night long, what else you think he's capable of? Trying to get a quick lick. All right, bitch. I'm telling you, bro. This is how good I am as a man, bro. I've been with women here, disrespectful city girls who call themselves city girls trying to play a nigga, but I'm up on game. They live life so loosely, so recklessly, so shamelessly that, tell you the truth, I'm looking at this girl and she's leaving, and you know, tomorrow she gonna come back the next day or whatever. Now she went out to go do whatever she do, but she got her shit here in my crib. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, this bitch gotta go real fast because she thinks she can give me some pussy and then lay around and be a whore outside, but don't come back with no fucking money. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to let you live for free. Type shit. At one point, I'm like, oh my God, this bitch ain't coming back home, is she? I thought she was dead. But you don't know that. You don't know New York City like that. You out here, you from upstate or someplace. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know the city like that. And bitches is really getting found in trunks. Like, I know stories, man. They're really being found in trunks out here in Queens. That girl that got found in the trunk, she's from upstate. That's a real story, nigga. She was right around the corner the whole time the abandoned car was there. And niggas didn't know. Somebody killed her ass and put her in the trunk, bro. Her ex-boyfriend or whatever. But at one point, I started to try to hit her up the next day, and I didn't get no response. I'm like, oh my God, son. Like, I'm such a good man that I had visions of her being in a trunk. I said, damn, this bitch done got herself killed. Trying to go to fucking Bronx or some shit, late night or some shit. I don't know what the fuck the bitch had or who she with. But all I'm saying is, I'm starting to get worried and scared. And then I'm realizing, hold on. If the police investigate further enough, the last thing they gonna know is that she booked the Uber to my house. You feel what I'm saying? Or she was last seen with me, God forbid. So I start getting motherfucking panicky and scared because this bitch might not care about her life, but I care about my freedom. And really, to be real with you, I didn't want nothing to happen to her. But the way they move and the way they act, they don't care if nothing happens to them.
The hazards and the risk involved. That's why you don't play like this. She's up here doing all this popping off. Shut up and get out his car. He's a stranger and you're in a vulnerable situation.
Thank you.
Realize you failed at the finesse game.
Thank you.
Be quiet and get away from him.
Sister, you talking some good shit.
Well, is super
No, she talking some good
honestly,
shit,
I've been shopping there.
I done fuck the video up. Nah, she was talking some good shit, bro. Cause this is what these bitches don't never do. They never admit to failing as a finesser. I scammed for years and years. I was successful at it, but it's not like there wasn't a learning curve. It's not like I didn't have to fall on my ass a few times for me to get this shit right. For me to be a finesser for real. Bitch, you failed, you heard what you said? You failed the finesse game. Get out of there. Get out of there with a fucking... Without saying too much shit that, okay, now look, the jig is up. The nigga knows what type of timing you on. So now, how do you know he won't become irate? How do you know he won't become violent even? Get out of his car and find your own way back home because you failed at the finesse game.
Oh, you could be with somebody who will delete you.
Come on.
The news. That's why I say the finesse.
I'm gonna keep it real though. Whoever runs this pink book, she's giving good advice to women, bro. Because this part is not being talked about nearly enough or even at all. How come the part where that bitch don't make it back home to her kids is never talked about? How come her family is putting out pictures looking for this bitch? How come?
Game is an extremely dangerous game. The city girl lifestyle is extremely dangerous.
Y'all are playing around out here, man.
They never talk about the hazards and the risk involved.
Thank you.
That's why you don't play like this. She's up here doing all this popping off. Shut up and get out his car.
Yes.
He's a stranger.
Yes.
You're in a vulnerable situation
Stranger.
right now. Realize you...
Bitch, you're vulnerable in this. Because if I Rihanna you right now, and let me just say this, I don't hit women. So all the anger you hearing is from a man who don't hit women. But from women, they think they can't get hit or hurt. I just don't understand because I'm a sane individual. You think that this motherfuckers that's not? Do you even watch the news? Do you fucking even breeze past the news, bitch? You think because it wasn't your friend that got killed on the news, that don't have nothing to do with you? It has something to do with you too, bitch. Every black girl that goes missing has something to do with you too.
Next game, take the L, be quiet, and get away from him. You don't know you could be with somebody who will delete you and literally throw you out in a garbage bag.
A lot of oceans out there. I talked about the garbage bag, but there's a lot of, if you go to Cali, there's lots of water out there, man. All right? And Nevada is about 3 hours away is Vegas. There's lots of places to put your body. I'm telling you.
Oh, you thinking this lifestyle is cute, but women are losing their lives like this. It's not cute. I don't really think any of this is a great idea. This internet hooking up BS and looking for a date online. But I understand this is how men and women, how you're moving. So, ladies, if you're going to go out of town to meet a man, first of all, it should be somebody you're seriously entertaining for a serious relationship. One, you need to fully vet him.
Fully vet him, my balls.
Fully vet these women, too, because they
fully vet them
as well. Or have some dudes around the corner waiting to do it to you. So,
yes, they will.
These strangers. And then, ladies, if you know you're flying out to meet him and don't want him to think he's getting anything from you,
tell him that.
Buy your own ticket. When he dropped her off, she's talking about not having money for a ticket.
Yeah.
You never leave your house.
Like, I want to hear that.
Without having money to get back home. You don't even go out to eat if you don't have the money to pay for it.
She knows that.
You can meet a guy and y'all may not get along. You need to
always be
prepared to pay for whatever you eat and pay for a way to get home.
Fuck, she a child or some shit? She's smart. Guess what? Here's where smart and arrogant meet. Here's where they part ways, as a matter of fact. Intellect ain't got shit to do with this shit right here. Because she's already pegged him in her own mind. Women speak to themselves. They either speak to their ratchet ass homegirls or cousins, but they really speak to themselves and they have conversations with their own dual mind. You know what I'm saying? They talk to themselves and they already peg this man as not a threat. And they think men are so weak. This is my thing, man. At what point did you forget I was an apex predator? Now, I'm not gonna do nothing to you because that's not in my nature. That's not in my nature as a man. But as a male, warrior, hunter, killing is in my blood. For better or for worse. I'm like Jordan Peterson. I'm not going to deny the monster inside of me. I'm going to tame it. But I might need that monster one goddamn day. So I'm not going to shut it off. I'm not going to deny the monster inside of me. Because that same monster protects women. The same monster that can hurt a woman is the same monster. Every woman that's been hurt by a man still has to go to another man to defend her. Whether it's a brother, a husband, or a police officer, you still got to find a man to get some man off of your ass. So to forget that I am a threat to your life is where things are really... And I'm not saying I'm supposed to walk around here talking like I'll throw you through a window, bitch. But you're supposed to know I can throw you through a window, bitch.
In 2022, you shouldn't be hopping in the car with a stranger on the first date anyway.
This
is not like the old days where his people know your people, everybody know each other.
Yeah, right.
You don't know these people. Like in this situation,
you don't know her. She a threat. She a threat. She the threat. She's the wacky one. To keep it real, I be worried about her. He lucky this is his town and she can't do much. I don't trust these hoes. I've been set up by these hoes. These hoes ain't shit.
Her own flight, her own hotel, and had extra money for transportation, all of that. What's with this going somewhere broke? That's janky. Did your mama teach you anything?
Thank you for calling out the mothers and the parents because who raised you? I've never been more, like I thought my mother dropped the ball with my black ass. I really thought our parents failed me. But whoever's failing these new kids, whoever failed them tremendously, dude. And I'm talking about tremendously. Can't cook, can't clean, can't take care of yourself. What is wrong with you? But your internet life is popping. You are janking online, bitch. She's janking online. She's a fucking superstar online. Even getting some money online. But I'm telling you, man, who fucking raised you?
And if you don't have the money, stay your behind home. I don't care if you're going around the corner.
And guess what? They got the money. They just ain't going to spend their own money. Now, if she don't have the money in her account to get her a new flight, then she's really fucked up. But still in all, I know she can make 1 or 2 phone calls. And she got another dude online that won't leave her stranded in LA. She got family somewhere. She's cute enough and proportionate enough that some man somewhere, and I know men, will fly her ass right back with the hopes of getting more pussy. And I bet you she play that man too. She playing a dangerous game with her pussy. I'm telling you.
Girls trip. Always have your.
These motherfuckers is playing a dangerous game with their vagina. They're really playing Russian roulette. They're playing craps. They're at the craps table. They're in Vegas. They ain't just selling pussy. They playing around with their life, nigga. They throwing their life on the line, nigga. 7-Eleven. Come on, a winner. Come on now. I need me a nigga with a goddamn big truck, a big cock, a goddamn $90 million a year. Come on, goddamn it. And they rolling the dice. They rolling the pussy. They rolling the cooch. They rolling the clit. Snake eyes. This nigga got VD. Done caught herpes out this bitch. They throw it again. They throw it again on the dice. They throw the dice. Bam. All right, this nigga got me at gunpoint. And he said if I don't give him the pussy now, he gonna end my life. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, I crapped out. Man.
In order. Don't go on no girls trip looking at women to pay for you. And don't expect for no man to do it either. Especially if he's not your man or your husband.
Yeah, cover.
And then all this
up that fupa, baby.
He's recording.
Cover up that fupa.
Y'all at the airport looking silly. Everybody trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, y'all look
and then
stupid.
you putting all this extra energy into it, getting out the car. Y'all gonna learn about playing around at the airport. Everybody already know for over 20 years now. You do not go to the airport playing games.
That's not
talking to the security guard about.
That ain't the place. You know what I'm saying? For me, as a black man or any man in this country, that's not the place. Not even celebrities don't even play around at the airport. They'll get fucked up at the airport too. Like, this is not the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, to keep that black ratchet shit away from that.
He shouldn't have gotten out the car, popped the trunk, let her get her own bag. That's if it's not.
Let me tell you the reason why he did that. Because he had the phone out. He had to further. He wanted to put more emphasis on what he was doing. He wanted to let people know that, yeah, this is why. Yeah, take your suitcase out my trunk. And the fact that I seen the suitcase made me believe it's more real than it. She got a suitcase, nigga. She flew from someplace. She did get here from someplace. Now she has to go back.
Else in the trunk. But if you already have things inside your trunk, okay, I understand. Go back there, watch her get her bag. Don't do all this popping off. Let her get her bag, hop in the car and leave.
Because at that, you know why he did that? You know why he did that? Because as she was leaving, she was still talking shit. That's why you didn't get the pussy. And he's angry about that. Don't you think he's not fucking fed about that? He's federally, nigga. He's fed up, nigga. That nigga is fed about that shit. Are you dumb? Like, he feels a way, but he's not gonna expose the fact that he feel a way. He did want that pussy. And he feels like it was a mockery, all a betrayal that he didn't get the vagina. Like, bitch, are you serious? What are you doing? Why are you playing this game with me? I spent the bread. I brought you out here, which is some shit. If a bitch, hold on, let me think. Are you trying to tell me? But you better not come out here to New York City and think you ain't dropping no cheeks. If they think you ain't, I'll take your ass to the fucked up neighborhood. I'll take you to a fucked up ghetto. And I'll leave your ass. I'll take you to the Bronx, bitch. Go over there and around the corner. That's where the airport is, bitch. Fuck out of here, bitch. I don't care what happens to you now. You better not play around with me like that.
On the sidewalk. And then stop all the internet thirsting. Stop flying out these 304s anyway.
Stop the internet thirsting. Even though it's easy for me to say. It's easy for me to say, but it took some discipline to learn to do. Because I get most of my pussy from the internet. If not all my vagina from the internet. But I will admit to having some fucked up scenarios, man. To having some fucked up women. I'm talking about some demon ass women, man. I believe in witchcraft and succubuses now. I believe in all that shit now, man. I don't know what's on these women's mind or why they're so angry or why they're so mean. You know what I'm saying? All the threats and shit, they gotta go. So to me, I won't never actually physically harm a woman. But once they catch a whiff of you ain't even gonna talk to them crazy if they do something. Then get the fuck out of my face. Once they get that vibration, the disrespect is unfathomable. You can't fathom a woman being that disrespectful to you. You can't really fathom a man being that disrespectful to you. Because your hands would have been wrapped around his throat in no time. So he couldn't even have got those extra words out of his motherfucking esophagus. The vocal cords would have been crushed. So for you to hear a woman spewing that toxicity, that verbal toxicity, it loops your mind. You don't even know it's like the Matrix. It's like, what the fuck is this really happening? Yes, man, it really happening. But like she said, stop flying out these 304s. Stop it. Why would you fly out a ratchet? You must live in a place that's free of ratchets. And you got motherfuckers these days. She said, damn, I miss them hood bitches though. They had some good pussy. Let me fly one of them bitches out, try to show them the life. And sometimes it's to show a woman a male generosity. Sometimes it's because you don't get flown out. Sometimes because you never been on a plane. Sometimes because let me educate and show this woman culture. Let me show her that black men are capable of being generous. I don't need your vagina immediately for me to be generous and nice to you. I shouldn't have to fuck you first for me to do for you. That's what our mindset says to us, because our mother was a black woman. Our sister's a black woman. Don't think that we only want your vagina. Stop using that as a fucking lynch. You're using that as rope to hang me with. That is not fair. To boil yourself down to only your vagina and to try to put me in the box like I only wanted you to come out here to have sex with you and to fly your ass back. To tell you the truth, sweetheart, that's not true. I'm not a sheik from Dubai. I can't afford to just fly you, fuck you, and then fly you back. I wanted to spend some time. I wanted to see if you was maybe a certain kind of woman. I wanted to take you out on the town and show you off and have you looking good in dresses and have you, we sit down and we go around white people to sit down and we looking good together as a black strong couple that's out here tonight. How do you know I didn't want all of that for you?
Decide to do it. Definitely communicate your expectations and make sure y'all on the same page. Also know that she may pull this on you and change her mind once she's there.
Yeah.
You know, any one of y'all can take an L.
Yeah.
That's the game y'all playing.
Now we know.
Remember, when you play with fire, you might get burned.
Probably will.
That's the lesson here. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started below in the comments. I want to know, what would you do if you found yourself in a situation like this?
Which one?
Special thank you to our sister Keita
Male or
G.
female?
I appreciate
Both.
you, sister, for all of your support, as well as our brother Dark Power. Want to see more content like this? You can support the channel too. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below.
Go ahead and
Ladies,
subscribe
fellas,
Go ahead and subscribe to her. I like this.
balance analysis. Want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.
Sure, definitely. And she just did this. She just published it today. This came out today. That bitch that. Yeah, man. So that was just my comment. My comments on her. I'm a guy, so this is my first time doing anything like this. I don't really talk too much. You feel what I'm saying? Well, I do talk a lot, but there's no one here to listen. That's why I turned the camera on. So I don't know, man. We need to start smartening up. Women gotta start teaching other women the dangers of being a thought, the downside of being a thought, and how to maybe stop being a thought. I don't know. Maybe that's what you want to do. Stop being a thought. I don't know. I don't want to disempower you. I like everything that you say about a woman now. You got to be careful because I don't want to steal their power. But how do I differentiate a hoe from everyone else? Because it's starting to become a job title. They're starting to earn real earnings from real profits from being hoes. So I cannot, okay, you know, I got a sister that works at the post office. What do you call somebody who works at the post office? I bet they got a name. What do you call an entrepreneur? You call him an entrepreneur because he has his own business and he has his own... All right, so what do you call a fucking bitch who sells a pussy online. In the streets. So she I don't care if she sells her feet. What do you call that bitch? Well, I don't know. What do you call these? Do I call her the same thing? I call the woman that works 2 jobs and has in a master's. She's got her master's. She's working for her master's, and she got 2 kids, and she's hustling all these things, and ain't even got a man. I'm supposed to call her and this fake city girl bitch the same thing? Come on, y'all.